In the middle of a noisy, fast-paced city stood an old man named Rafiq, known to everyone as the Balloon Man. Every day, rain or shine, he stood at the edge of the city park holding a bunch of colorful balloons, red, yellow, green, and blue, smiling at strangers. But here's what made him different. He never sold the balloons. He gave them away, for free. Children rushed to him. Tired mothers smiled. Lonely teenagers paused. And Rafiq? He simply nodded and handed them a balloon. No one knew why. Some thought he was poor. Others said he was rich but lonely. But no one could explain why he gave so much and asked for nothing. One day, a boy named Adil, about 10 years old, walked up to Rafiq and asked, "Why don't you sell these? You could make so much money." Rafiq smiled gently and said, "Because I already have what I need." Adil frowned. "But you're standing here all day, in old clothes. Don't you want more?" The old man sat down beside him and pointed to a little girl nearby, laughing as she played with her balloon. Then he said, "A long time ago, I was like you, always chasing more. More money, more things, bigger house, fancier life. But then, I lost it all. A fire took my home. Illness took my family. And I was left with nothing." Adil sat quietly. Rafiq continued, "One rainy day I sat right here, ready to give up. But a child gave me a red balloon and said, 'It's not much, but it's happy.' That balloon reminded me that having a little, with a full heart, is more than having a lot with an empty one. I realized I still had life. I still had breath. I could still give something small and make someone smile. Ever since then," he said, "I've had everything I need. Because happiness doesn't come from getting more. It comes from loving what you already have." Adil looked down at the balloon in his hand. It didn't make noise. It didn't cost anything. But it made him feel light. He smiled. Sometimes, the happiest people are the ones who have lost the most, because they finally understood the value of what they still have. You don't need more to be happy, just eyes to see what you already hold. Let's learn some words from this story. Fast-paced, meaning moving quickly, full of activity or change. Examples: life in a fast-paced city can be exhausting. He left his fast-paced job to live in the countryside. Fancy, meaning elaborate or decorative, more special than usual. Examples: they went to a fancy restaurant for their anniversary. He wore a fancy suit to the wedding. Ever since, meaning from a particular time in the past until now. Examples: he moved here in 2010 and has lived here ever since. We've been friends ever since we met at school. Chasing, meaning trying to catch or achieve something by running after it. Examples: the dog was chasing the ball. He spent years chasing his dream of becoming a singer.